Hey villagers, I'm just popping back in to say Happy New Year. I'm still here. Few updates I wanted to bring you guys. I just wanted to say thank you for the views and new subscribers. I just want to say thank you for coming aboard and supporting me. Um, you know, I love to call you guys the villagers because we grew up always hearing it takes a village to raise a kid. Well, it takes a village just to survive this life. We need our brothers and our sisters to give us godly advice, whether we've gone through it or not gone through it. A lot of times I'm just listening. I'm at work, guys, so thought I heard movement. I gotta make sure no one pops in on me. So anyway, yeah, back to my train of thought. Sometimes we go through things in life, not for ourselves, but for others. And that's why I love calling you guys the villagers, because there are those of you that have already gone through the nursing program, younger than me, older than me, what have you. And you can advise me as how to navigate. And then there are those of you that have done HCG successfully. You can tell me how to navigate. What am I doing wrong? Especially since newly menopause. I am surgically menopause because I had a hysterectomy. So it brought about a lot of changes, and I'm noticing a lot of hormonal situations where I'm not losing the weight like I did once upon a time. So yeah. As I told you guys, I'm at work, so I'm going to keep looking back there because people tend to pop up when they shouldn't be popping up. But this is their world. I'm just a squirrel. A few things I want to talk to you guys about. So I got an email from my pharmacology teacher. As I told you guys, I knew 100% that I had failed pharmacology. If I remember correctly, I think I failed the first test. I passed the second test. I failed midterm, and I never took the final test. Now, I participated in all of our classes, and I did all the homework, and I did the 100 questions a week. So even with all that being said and done, I just knew that I had failed pharmacology. So I got an email from my teacher 3 days ago, and I'm going to let you see what the email says. I know it's backwards probably. I heard that you had dropped out of the program. You still made it for pharm. Here is your final grade. What do y'all see? I'm just going to park that right there, guys. Let me address that. 87. I don't know how to address it, to tell you the truth, because I don't know what's the logic behind it. Because did I learn a lot in pharmacology? I did. Did I learn because my teacher taught? No. I learned because I was interested in pharmacology and I read, um, which is what a good student does. However, when you're attending a school, don't you think a teacher should be teaching, engaging, interacting, um, getting the students to participate so that they can learn? And that's what I found was lacking with this school is, and guys, don't get me wrong. Let me go ahead and take this stuff off. Oh, excuse the oil. So, I'm in my office, or the nurse's office, so I can take this mask off for a little bit. So anyway, what was I saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm Haitian descendant, okay? I know what an accent is. But in this school, a lot of the teachers had very heavy accents. And a lot of times you could not understand what they were saying. And majority of the times they read from the PowerPoint. Reading from the PowerPoint is something we as students can do. I don't need you to read a PowerPoint. I need you to teach me. And the other issue I had was if you sent the email, a text message, or even a phone call, you'd be lucky if you get any of those returned. And I know that the pandemic caused us to go into a Zoom world. I'm not an online student at all. I have to be in class. I'm an in-class learner. However, because of the whole pandemic, a lot of nursing students had to go into the Zoom world. Sorry guys, if you guys hear me, if you see me or hear me pausing, it's because I think I'm hearing something and I don't want my patients, aka HIPAA, to pop up on the screen. So anyway, we went into a Zoom world and I don't like it. It was hard navigating. A lot of times you would ask how to upload assignments or how to find the assignment, how to download the books, and this, that, and the other, and you were met with resistance, attitude, or no response. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm 51 years old. I have lived a half a century. One thing I am not going to tolerate, I don't care who you are, is disrespect. I am a person, analytical. I cannot function in chaos. I need structure. And even though, yeah, there was a syllabus for every class, but if you send me an email and says, hey, you gotta be here to do your labs, or you gotta be here to do your checkoffs, and then I show up, nobody's there, or you tell me that doesn't apply to me because I'm already an LPN, How am I supposed to know that if you didn't tell me that? Because you sent me the email, right? I know. I'm confusing y'all. If I'm confusing y'all, imagine me. I'm confused. So anyway, there was just so much confusion, so much chaos, so much disorganization, the language barrier, whether teacher, I'm not even gonna go into detail, the different languages these teachers spoke, but they were very, very thick. I'm not gonna say that these teachers were not knowledgeable. They're very knowledgeable, but a lot of times you met, you got, you were met with resistance or attitude because a lot of times they felt as though we chose this program, so we should expect less than. And I'm sorry, whether I'm paying 22 G's or 40 G's, 22,000 or 40,000, I'm here to learn. And you're here to provide a service, and we need each other. So let's work together. So for me, I expect clarity. I expect organization. I expect there's a certain expectation, and whether I'm an LPN already or someone, you know, fresh, never been in the healthcare industry, there should be some type of clarification as to what your expectation is as a school of me. And those are the things I was running into. So yeah, I ended up leaving the school, and I am still in the process of finding a school. I have not found a school because recently I had a situation at work about 2 weekends ago where my right knee doubled up in size. It swelled up and it locked on me, and I could not walk on my leg. So my brother actually had to come and pick me up and drive me to the ER. And I was put on prednisone, and the doctor gave me a prescription from oxycodone, but I chose not to use oxycodone. Not because I have any history of addiction or anything, but it is a gateway to an addiction, and I don't want to become dependent on any type of gateway drug. Because I'm in massive pain. And let me tell you, massive pain is not even a joke. Like I said, my knee had doubled in size. I opted just to do Tylenol. We did do x-rays and labs, and so my diagnosis is RA, which is an autoimmune situation, and degenerative joint disease. So now I have to make appointments to see a rheumatoid arthritis, a rheumatologist, and an orthopedic specialist to see if perhaps I need to have total knee replacements in rehab, because I have gotten to that point, guys, where I cannot walk. I am struggling to walk. And it came like that. will say I started having problems walking, I don't know, maybe about good, give or take, 4 to 6 months ago, but slowly went away. And then 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere, it's like a freight train hit me. And I'm only 51, like I said. I'm too young. I'm way too young to be walking like I need a walker. I have so much life to live. And so I'd rather just have a knee replacement and keep it moving. So actually, until all of that happens, y'all, I have a script. And yeah, I would put an icy patch, an icy hot patch, and a salon patch. Whatever is necessary to get me to work, to get me moving. Because with the steroids, as you know, you will gain weight, which I have. I am at 240. HCG has to take a back burner until I can figure this out. But in the meantime, I gave up milk because that's one of the causes of flare-ups, which is dairy. So yeah, it's been hard. I gave up all dairy, cheese, creamer. I even gave up coffee because of the caffeine is another trigger. I've mostly been eating pescatarian. I do eat eggs. I try and eat. I love cold cuts, but Boar's Head makes cold cuts that does not have nitrates. So anything that has nitrates, not good. So a lot of vegetables. But I'm looking at everything that I'm eating and I'm eliminating a lot of stuff, which is hard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's been an experience going from blood pressure to now this. Neither here nor there. We are going to get this under control just like we got the blood pressure under control. Blood pressure is maintaining between not even between, like 122 over 77. So to God be the glory for that. Like I said, my weight is at 140. I'm going to keep loading up on that stuff until we get some of this weight down with nutrition and minimal exercise. And let's see. Back to school. So school, I don't know. I want to know that I know my craft, as we all should. And we are responsible for patients' lives. I mean, we are the gateway to whether a patient lives or dies by the mistakes we make. And that is not a burden I want to carry. I don't want to carry that burden because I didn't do my due diligence to understand my craft. And I don't feel like this school was doing that. And that is a huge thing for me for the next school that I'll be attending. Hopefully, I'm not gonna have to spend 40, 50 $1,000. All I need to do is finish my nursing classes. I don't know if the 3 classes that I have taken in the nursing portion of it will transfer, but I know my prerequisites will. So I just have to find a program that I can go. In the meantime, I am focusing on different YouTubers, such as registered nurse RN, simple nursing, now let me put my glasses on because y'all know I can't see. Picmonics, I did purchase the Picmonic subscription. I like Your Favorite Nurse B. She actually got me to finally remember how to do nursing calculations. She has an excellent video. Your Favorite Nurse B has an awesome video on nursing calculation, and I follow her. But my favorite of all time person to follow, Simple Nursing, actually, he is really, really, really good. So I plan to get a subscription with him. But Nexus Nursing, oh my gosh.
Already, please do not forget to like and subscribe below. Share my video with any friends, colleagues, anyone you know in the nursing program or that has graduated but they're studying for their boards. Don't forget, I have extra resources and materials for you on my website, nexusnursinginstitute.com, and you can find me on other social media platforms under Nexus Nursing. So without any further ado, guys, let's get started.
That is a teacher. Y'all, if she made videos on every subject, anatomy, microbiology, human growth and development, I don't care if she made a video on how to watch paint dry. Do you have a school, Professor D? Because I would attend her school. That is a teacher. You guys follow her. Y'all. You guys, I want to ask you guys a question. To all my villagers, I need some advice. Anybody ever use this keto energy? I'm finding that I need a little bit more energy. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm a little lack in energy. And I don't feel myself a lot of the times. And I just really, I'm doing my D3s, I'm doing my zinc, I'm doing my calcium, vitamin C, because y'all know people who work night shift, we don't get a lot of D3, so Yeah, we need to get that D3 in the best that we can. So, yeah, I really need something to help boost up my energy, especially since I've given up caffeine. So, yeah, guys, this video is 25 minutes. I hope I've talked about something that helps you, or you guys can help me. I just want a school that's going to help me navigate, that's going to be organized, that's going to have clarity, and just teach me how to be the best nurse, because this is my gift, guys. It is my purpose in life to serve in this capacity, and I want to be the best at it, because we all deserve the best nurse that we can get. You know, I want to know that the nurse that's taking care of me is knowledgeable, is, you know, efficient, and she ain't gonna kill me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys. As for work, yeah, all I can say is I understand why nurses jump from job to job, because majority of the time it's CYA, especially when you're working with nurses that, how can I be politically correct, that don't want to do their job. And I know this is a military term, derelict of duty, but it is our job to make sure that we give our patients the best care that they can get, especially in a dementia unit. They can't do for themselves, they can't speak for themselves. And as much as I want to jump ship, who's going to be there to take care of them if I jump ship? If nurses like me, who give a flying fig, that go above and beyond. And this is not me patting myself on the back, but I see them. I see nurses. I see CNAs. I see healthcare providers, period, across the board, that should have retired, should have never gotten the field. That's for another day. As for this pandemic, y'all, all I can say is, people, please, 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 mind the 6 feet, and wear your mask, and wash your hands, and don't do unnecessary crowd, partying and all of that stuff, because people, this pandemic is real. It's real. It truly is real. We're taking a hard hitting here, be it employees or residents, patients, whatever you want to call them, including my family. My sister and her entire household were positive, and praise God, they healed. They are healed. I did have an aunt that passed from it. My brother just informed me right before I came into work today that he tested positive, and to God be the glory. He's healed. We're speaking that into existence. I've had coworkers around me that have been positive. So I have never had 19. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but I know it's real. I've taken care of residents and patients with it, and I see the detrimental effects it leaves people with. It's real. I mean, y'all, it's so real. Look, I am not only double masked, most times I'm wearing an N95. With a mask, with my glasses. It's real, y'all. Yes, the pandemic is real, people. Um, I don't know what to say. Thank you for everybody, new subscribers. Thanks for all my new subscribers. I love you all. I love you, villagers. Any questions anybody has to say, or any questions anyone has, or any comments, leave it below. And I'm an open book. Just ask. I'm pretty blunt, y'all. I'll tell y'all what y'all need to hear. I love you guys. God loves you, and so do I.